Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, JK Star 8 Reader. Today I have a special announcement. I am launching my first book. It is called City Beat Poems and Photos. This is a collection of poetry and a few photographs about the city where I live in, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am launching this book April 1st for National Poetry Month. In April, there are a total of 5 Saturdays starting April 1st. On each of the Saturdays, I will be releasing a video. In each of the videos, I will be reading a poem from this book. So there will be 5 videos in total in the month of April to celebrate the launch of my first poetry book, City Beat Poems and Photos. Look out for those in the coming weeks. So next in this video, I will be talking about the books that I want to read in the month of April. So April TBR. The first book in this collection, it is Cherish Farah by Bethany C. Morrow. This is a book that I've been meaning to get to. I ordered it late last year when it was released, and finally I am finding the time to read this. This should be a fairly quick read. As you can see, it is not a very long book. I am looking forward to reading this next book by this author. I started reading a duology that begins with the title A Song Below Water. That is a duology that the author released a few years ago that looks at the life of a mermaid. And so I am looking forward to reading this first adult fiction title by this author, and it appears to be a contemporary following 2 best friends who enjoy the company of each other at a country club. One day, one of the friends finds that she or her parents are having financial difficulty and they may be forced to leave the country club. So she decides to do all she can to stay at the country club. And I don't know too much more about the book, except I guess the book delves into race as well as class. So this is a book that is first on my TBR. I hopefully won't take too long before I start reading this book. So yeah, Cherish Farah by Bethany C. Morrow. The next book on my TBR, it is The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. This is a story about sisters. One sister, she finds herself on an island and she does not know how to get out of it, except she has an android she has built as company, and she must find a way to get off the island so she can reunite with her sister. This is a speculative fiction title for YA audiences, and it will be my second book by this author. I read Descendant of the Crane, the author's debut fiction title, earlier this year, and I want to continue to read books by this author. So this is the next title on my list. So yeah, The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He. Next I have a book called Bootleg Stardust by Glenn Dixon. I believe the author is a Canadian radio personality. I might be wrong about that. But anyways, this is a book that I bought when the author was in town for a book author festival. So each year when the festival starts in August, I try to support the authors that I find interesting. And so this is a book that was featured at the festival that year. And so I am finally getting around to reading this. So I don't know too much about this, except it seems to have something to do with music. It's called Bootleg Stardust, and there is a retro look to the cover art here. Let me see. It says in the inside flap, young musician is suddenly catapulted into the wild world of rock and roll stardom in this funny and heartfelt debut novel. It's 1974. The music world is rocking with bell bottoms, platform shoes, and lots of drugs. This year's sensation is an American band called Downtown Exit, and their latest album has just gone gold. So there's more to the book, but I'll have to actually read this instead of displaying it around my library room here. And so yeah, it's called Bootleg Stardust by Glenn Dixon. I have another book to show you. It is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. I know this book has floated around BookTube for a few years now. It still remains in popularity among readers, as it is a selection in this year's Canada Reads. Canada Reads is a literary debate program that is on CBC radio as well as television, and it happens every year in springtime. And so this is one of the titles that will be debated on, and I look forward to finally reading this book that has gained so much popularity over the years, and I want to finally get into the works by this author. So yeah, Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. And one more book to show you. It is The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. So this is a humongous looking book. It is the book that won the author the Man Booker Award a few years ago. That was in 2013. That's like 10 years ago. And now the author has a new book out, and I am looking forward to that arriving in the mail sometime. But I still haven't read this book yet, even though it's been on my shelves for years. So yeah, I finally will be starting this book, even though it will take me a while to get through. So yeah, The Luminaries by Eleanor Catton. So that's it for my video, and thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks, bye.